What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Musume video. In this video, we are just going to be doing the group finals of, or in this case, group A finals of the CM. And then after that, just going to go over the comments. Nice and simple video. So before we do jump into the group finals race, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. There's a channel called Circle Quest. For those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join, y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you get that search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. And then after that, head over to the comment section or the Sick Requests and on the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, pretty much is running the same team that I had for the CM originally in round 2. So we're just going to jump in with that and see who we get matched up with and if I'm gonna yeah. Oh, I might have a chance actually. UA4 but you never know, right? We'll see. We shall see how this goes. All right, so let's start with the race. We're just gonna watch the whole race, see how it goes. I believe one of the other guys have pretty much the same exact team, and then there's the Tamamo, Agnes, and Chrono team. So basically, oh, since there's no escapes, and there's only like 2 other Umas that are not leaders. Or did he make Tamamo? Or is Tamamo just that fast? I said 2, but it seems like 1. Or, no, yeah, 2. The 2 Orfers. Everyone else is up in front. About to be in the middle of the race, and my Umas are in the middle to the back. Towards the back. Second, third, first. Which one will it be? Next, Gentle Donna, maybe. Maybe Orfer towards the last 1,000, not mistaken. Nope, my Orferv is, there it is, the last 1,000. That means my Gentle Donna hasn't activated it. Well, we'll see. Best chance would be, whoa, there's a Chronos in front. Mine is right behind Tamamo. Now the problem is to close that gap. Because that Chronos was pretty far ahead. Yep, the problem was Chrono. I did try making a better one, but I was not successful in that. I don't know what I got. Well, whatever it is. Regardless. What did we get? 3rd. Based off this, it looks like I got 3rd. Yeah, it did. So first place from Group B, basically. All good. That happened last time, so all I can really do is train. But next is the League of Heroes, so my only goal is to see if I can reach Plat 4 for that one. But it's all good. It's all good. Actually, do we... No, not yet, right? Right? The tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow morning is when I said the Talk Alive was, right? Well, I'm gonna just check. I will just check. Here. Or did they already announce it? No, it looks the same from yesterday, I think. Oh, and actually, no, it's should be happening right now. Should be happening as I'm. Let me actually double check. Yeah, it's happening right now. Oh, I already see who the next banner is, and it looks like it is Summer Satono Crown and Summer Cheval. From what I see here. It's funny, I just literally popped in to check and I see the characters of the next banner. So, will I be pulling? Most likely not, unfortunately, because of the half annie coming up in less than a month. So, it looks like this Cheval is, well, because her evolved skill turns into a long distance leader skill, so I'm assuming she'll be more focused towards long distance, at least that one specifically, but that's besides the point. That's just besides the point. Well, I know who the next banner is, and you guys know now who the next banner is, or you probably knew already before I posted the video, so because I do post this a little bit later from when I'm recording. But with that being said, that's gonna be pretty much the main part of the video. Already did the race, got third place in Group A, technically first place in Group B. So now it's gonna go over the comments. If you guys do want to stick around and listen to the comments, feel free to do so. If not, totally understandable, or total understand. So if you guys want me to go over your comments in future videos, just leave it down in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to try and go over it in the next video. And if not in the next video, the next video. And speaking about comments that I missed, there is one comment or two comments. 3 comments? 3 comments from Eugen that was in the group, in the round 2 video that I didn't make it in yesterday's video, so I'm gonna go over that first before going over Nova's comments in the last video, because those were first. So Eugen's comment says, round 1, day 1, 10 minutes left, so I skipped the race. Turbo win qualified to Group A, round 2. And then round 2, day 1, skip races. Turbo won me to move to final A. Me happy Turbo win. And then Nova says, skipping races and crashing turbos. No wonder you got to Group A. And then congrats on winning and moving to final A. Is this the first to get platinum? No. No. Unfortunately not. Still getting first place in Group B, basically. Well, with that being said, well, I might as well go finish off the comments from Eugen from the last video. The first comment, though, I will not address. I had already talked to Eugen about it. All is good, all is well. But I'll go over the other one. It says, no Sakura Laurel, so no train along Uma. And Narita Brian getting you rip and race. Yep, that Narita Brian for some odd reason. But I did do some off-camera trainings of Sakura Laurel. I basically, I guess, fixed that issue with that race specifically by just getting a few skills. That's pretty much was the only way I got through it without any issues. So that's what I'm gonna keep doing. That's what I'm gonna keep doing. Other than that, thank you, Eugen, for all the comments. Appreciate it as always. Also, next comments now will be from Nova, and the first one says, Ninja Creek for League of Heroes. Anyone else? Anyone else? You need at least 2 more. I think it's time to give my Orpherv a break. Yeah, she's been heavily used since her release. Like all the medium and long distance because she does both. I mean by both, even her skill says medium long distance, so won't be surprised if there'll be Orphers, or even if I start using Orpher for the League of Heroes. But I'll try not to, just because I do want to try using some of the other characters. So we'll see what happens with that. Next comment says, purge of those who have less fan count than me. That's gonna be like, with the amount you've been training, that's gonna be a good amount of us. Yes, us. That includes me. And then Rick says, I don't feel so good, Mr. Nova. Oh, that SpongeBob reference. And then Nova says, you're hard and sore with global now. Is it? Is it, Rick? New banner is summer swimsuit banner. Yes, it is. I'm expecting as such. Swimsuit is alright in my opinion. Well, like I said, I just saw it, and it is Sono Crown and Chevalgran, which you most likely won't pull unless you decide to go for Sono Crown for some reason. Next one says, huh? I'm confused. You said you were lacking funds because you were pulling for W engine. Yes, I was. When I was in the video, I was pulling for it. Used everything I had, which equals to me not having any currency to pull for Miyabi dupes. Don't know where the confusion was. Yes, I was pulling for the W engine, but I was lacking funds because of the W engine to pull for Miyabi dupes. So I don't know where the confusion was there. But moving on with the comments, so I'm not sure whose W engine you were pulling for that resulted in your lack of funds. Didn't I say I went to go pull for Yuzuha's W engine? Lost a 50-50, which and then I tried to get it possibly early, but didn't. So, which is why I lacked funds. This is before I said that I built. Literally, the video is the reason why I built Rena's W engine. So what was the confusion? Even if you didn't see the video, I did say I lost a 50-50. Going all the way to Guaranteed Pity, which was 90. And then I used whatever I had, which left me with no funds. So I don't know where you're getting confused from. But I will just say, if you had seen the video, you probably would have understood better. Don't know what you're saying this time. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm just saying what I kept saying. I'm just saying what I kept saying. In short, I had no funds because all of it went to Yuzuha's W engine when I was originally pulling for it. Don't know where the confusion was. Which in turn led me to building Rena's W engine for Yuzuha, which I said a few days later after Yuzuha's summoning video. And I said it was perfectly fine without it, without Yuzuha's actual W engine. I just will miss out on the 200 Anomaly Master buff. But I've been playing perfectly fine without it, so... General popularity, I don't know. If we based on the anime, Turbo had more impact in the second season. I can't agree with that. Vivlos in the third season was just there to counter the negativity that is Cheval. No. That's just you. That's what you think. Then again, Maya is popular even though her screen time consists of her appearing to be sleeping in almost every frame. I think Vivlos gained her popularity because of how she is. Cheval had nothing to do with it. You just don't like Cheval. which in turn, it's just your own impression of Cheval. Which, I see it, but that's not the reason why Vivlos was there. Vivlos was there just because Vivlos was actually just only there just to be there. But I would say she gained popularity because of her personality. But for me, it's a little too much for me. I honestly, a little too upbeat for me. Too upbeat. Preliminary speculations that Augusta is an Electro character. Yes, that is correct. So yeah, it's a good thing that I had Yinlin raised and ready all this time. I never bothered to raise that other Electro dude because I predicted this day would come. Yep. They didn't release a single Electro character, namely even like a main DPS Electro character after him, so... Plus it was also gonna happen sooner or later because it is a 2 point. There's a whole new region and all that. And we haven't gotten a single Electro character, so it made perfect sense. Prediction or not, it was gonna happen regardless. It's so good to be a Woo simp right now. No need to feel sad, man. There's always the chance that you can one-tap both characters. I think we're talking about Woo still, right? Is Sakura Laurel hard to train or is Shushu just trolling? It was just that run. I fixed it after off camera, so all good. For the CM, you can tell right away if you have the chance to make it a Group A. First sign is to wipe the floor on round 1. Second sign is getting consistently paired with the same meta team comp and still beating them 70% of the time. I don't know. I didn't wipe the floor in round 1. At least not as well. Yeah, not as well. Because I had, well, like 2 wins? Did not wipe the floor whatsoever. Second sign is getting consistently paired the same meta team comp and still beating them 70% of the time. Nope. That didn't happen either. So I'm gonna just say maybe you're basing off your experience. And Tanoki says, well, it's possible to fall short of those signs and still have a chance to make it into Group A. Those signs are about comfortably making it to Group A, which is always a goal training for a CM. Tanoki says, having done the CM for about a year now, it feels comfortable that that matters the most. As someone who detests PvP and gotchas in general, it took a lot of mental effort to get to this point. It did. It did. True, comfort and coasting is always the goal. Afford is the word that triggers Shushu. I can afford to relax because of the cards. That's what I've been saying. What's stressful now is finding out the RNG layer that is Uma parent training. This is a year-long project, not gonna lie, then. I guess we'll see in like 10 months then. 9 months, however long it is since you started. Once you get to max level shop in Zenless, there's really nothing much to do than just do the daily chores. Hope they will expand on that in the future, otherwise it's probably just management game. Yeah, it's just something I just been keeping up on the side. Like, I already did all the fishing for the aquarium. I'm just letting that go. Or I just keep doing the auto fishing. That's the only thing I've been doing there. For the temple, I just been sending them off on their adventures. Getting materials so I can just keep crafting, and so I can keep selling the same 4 things that I've been selling and crafting. Just so I can possibly clear out the what's it called? The exchange shop. Other than that, I feel like this will be I feel like it's gonna be a reoccurring thing where they'll continuously make things that involves management. I guess because it makes sense, because they they are the owners and managers of their own video stores. So I guess it kind of makes sense. I guess it kind of makes sense. Uma accomplishment of 2025. I finished all the G3 trophies thanks to auto training, I guess. Now my next goal is to unlock Commander Week. I'm quite surprised you didn't unlock that. Well, I did make a video on that if you don't know how to do it, unless you already did. But that even shouldn't take you too long. I rewatched some Uma anime over the weekend. Honestly, surprising? So, I think, is that surprising? I think so. I still have to say that season 2 was the best one so far. I don't know if Cinderella will exceed my expectation or not, but I'm open-minded. That's all that matters. Keeping an open mind. I watched the OVA, Top Road, for the first time, and it was kind of better than the Pocket movie just from the art alone. Oh, I totally forgot to watch it. The Jungle Pocket movie. I'll be honest, I totally forgot. Thanks for the reminder. I'll probably watch it over the weekend. The story was simple, though. I don't feel any better for TM Opera. Watching a bit of Season 1 clips reminded me that there was some similarities with Be and Suzuka and Kira and Daya. And that similarity is that betweenness? I'm assuming betweeners are always attracted to a runner. Trying to think of season 2, but season 2 was just Teo and McQueen. And if you count the other races, like the finals race, the Audi Makina in the end, that's still between Biwa and Teo, which is leaders. Same thing with Rice Shower versus McQueen. It seems like season 2 was all about the leaders. That's what it seems like. The OVA, that's was OVA? Yeah, or ONA. One of those, whatever. The Top Road one was a mix. Leader. I don't exactly remember TM Opera if she was a leader or betweener. But then Ayabe with being a chaser. TM Opera. I don't use her, so I honestly don't remember. Unfortunate or unfortunately, or whatever. Well, she does both, but she's a leader, just basing off her skills. But yeah, thank you for reminding me that I need to watch a movie. And I think the result of Group A finals is that I clutched the first place with my Donna. It was literally just a nose away from second place with another Donna. I'm glad that I stick to Donna as one of my favorite Umas of all time. Good for you. And then lastly from Nova, well, Luno? Is there a reason why we're calling her Luno? Her name is Yuno, but it's coming right after Augusta. Oh, but you would type Augusta normally. Jushu, I think you have to decide between Pichan or the next patch. If you save now, you are going to get both an Augusta and Yuno with a high degree of confidence. And I know it's Yuno, but it's spelled with an IU, so I'm also betting that those two will synergize with each other since this is the Wuwa trend. I don't think so. Yuno is a arrow healer. So she's most likely we're just replacing, well, I guess whatever you feel like. Replacing Arrow Rover for me. But since she's just gonna be a healer in general, she can pretty much fit in most teams, if not all teams, so But it is what it is. So far, I mean, I could see they can obviously work because Yuno's a healer. So as for Augusta, she's most likely gonna get paired with Yinlin and whatever healer, Shorekeeper, Arena. But yeah, that's pretty much it for all the comments from Nova. Appreciate it as always. Now I gotta go through the comments. See if I missed. I think Rick is focusing more on global. That's what it looks like. There's no comment from Rick there. Already went over Eugen's. So that will leave us with Tanoki's comment. And it says, oh, still in love, medium seal is half a heal and Tamamo Gold is another half a heal. It's easy to forget sometimes. Oh yeah. Isn't Tamamo's divine speed? So that does recover some stamina. And I think the reason why I forgot about Still in Love is because I just keep thinking about the medium, not the medium, the betweener chaser skill. Primarily, even though I pick the second one that does the half a heal whenever I'm not training a betweener or chaser. So yeah, I agree. I did forget. I did forget. You're right, Tanoki. You're right. Oh, there's another one here. What if we all caveman talk? Then any new viewers will think we're a cult. I refuse. I refuse. These condiment talk, and Nova responded saying these condiment talk was just one step towards caveman language. One step towards or 2 million steps back? Which one is it? But other than that, I think that's all the comments. Let me triple check. Oh, these are all from global, but I'll do that tomorrow. And tomorrow's video should most likely be the banner overview. And then in like, what was it, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it'll be the half anniversary, which we'll see how that goes. But with that being said, thank you, Nova, Eugen, and Tanoki for the comments. Appreciate it as always. And with that being said, that is gonna be the end of this video. So, is there anything to mention? No. we'll talk about the League of Heroes Friday, I guess. Then tomorrow we won't be doing a training video. But I will say that I have trained basically all around betweeners so far. It's weird, but because I barely train betweeners, but for some odd reason, a lot of the betweeners I have are built for long distance. Laurel, New Year's, Tono, and what was the other one? Measure Bright. But technically I can use Measure Bright as a chaser, but I honestly feel like she's probably best to use as a betweener because I won't be able to use her evolution skills if I use her as a chaser. But as for other options, for other positions, obviously anime, collab, Kita, but we'll see how that goes first. I'll probably get a head start and see how I do train off camera with her. As for leaders, I'm not sure if I'll bring a leader. I'm not sure, but It's possible I still do. Just not sure who. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe Swimsuit McQueen. Maybe. If I feel like it. Or I could also bring back the... I was gonna say the Narita Brian. The Blazer one. Maybe not. Not too sure. And if we're talking chasers, well, obviously, or Ferv will be probably the top option. Mr. CB. Most likely, I'll probably not do Duramente. Anybody else? I don't think so. I guess those are my options, at least from the top of my head, on who I would use. I guess we'll see who actually gets trained well enough, right? That is ultimately the case at the end of the day. Just all depends on the top 3 that I train. Out of everyone I will train, so at least there's options for me. At least there's options for me. So with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know how you guys did in the CM finals. Whether if it's Group A, Group B, don't matter. As long as you make it to the finals, that's all that matters to me. I just want to know how you finished. And if there's anything else you guys want to talk about or ask me, just leave it down in the comment section down below. Also, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is in the description. There's a channel called Circle Request for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. And then after that, head over to the comment section or the Circle Request channel on the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, guys, thank you once again. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.